into the lineup. Second time he's batted fourth. So if I was to, I don't know, just hypothetically maybe look into the lineup, you start to wonder. But today, Cora sort of walked the opinion back that he was going to be the leadoff hitter. Not saying he still may, but I think he's intrigued about hitting this guy in the middle of the order somewhere.
Clean up today. He will hit leadoff tomorrow before he departs for the World Baseball Classic overseas. And remember, he didn't hit leadoff back in Japan. Faces a new pitcher who comes on for the Rays, Braden Bristow. Starts out with strike one, and it is fun to watch Yoshida early on in camp and just sink your teeth into everything he's doing, how he looks, and think how it projects in the regular season.
Well, you never want to say, you know, there's some pop there. Maybe he doesn't fit in that leadoff spot, but that's one of the reasons why they like Mookie, you know, in the leadoff spot. The damage early on. But maybe with this lineup, they're still trying to figure out where everybody fits. Good changeup there from Bristow. He's got 94, a little funky delivery. Good little breaking ball. Good action on that changeup there.
Former Yankees draft pick. He's pitched in their system in AAA the last couple of years. He's ahead of Yoshida 1-2.
Good timeout from the catcher. Umpire signals get that clock back going again. Kind of a restart.
1-2. Again, 15 seconds with the bases empty. 20 seconds with runners on. Looked like Bristow was looking for either a new ball or some sort of time there. Didn't get it. So the pitch clock winds down to 2. And he misses, and now a full count.
Something umpires will keep an eye on, but you know how this thing goes. Guys want new balls all the time. I guess if you're trying to take advantage of that to give yourself some time, the umpires might say something, but they should oblige.
3-2. Yoshida in the air, right center field. Back toward the wall. Raley is back, and it's off the base of the wall. Masataka Yoshida's got a leadoff double here in the second.
Well, some of that power that we've seen a lot about, you know, just in batting practice, wondering, okay, was it going to translate here? I'm not so sure he got all of this. I actually thought the ball might have got in on him a little bit. A little cutter in, probably did. Long way to go out there in right center field. I think maybe in most ballparks in Japan that ball might be gone. They're going to be talking to him how deep right field is. Left field wall is a lot closer. Good start here for Yoshida.
And a nice inside out swing on Friday to left, and now to the pull side and right center. At second for Alex Verdugo endeavors. We're still wondering who hits leadoff.
And again, they haven't decided anything yet. Right? I mean, Yoshida could still hit leadoff. It just seemed like Alex was kind of walking it back a little bit.
And again, could be and probably will be different for lefties and righties. Alex, of course, said today maybe Devers hits third against lefties, whereas it's second or fourth against right-handers. Yoshida goes down very quickly against Birdie, and there's 2 down.
Again, you look at some of the righties, and Duvall's got the power, but there's a lot of swing and miss there. Kike, if he's not in the top of the order, you probably want him to bottom of the order. We had a violation to start that at bat?
Yes, we did.
At 0-1?
On Yoshida. So he only saw 2 pitches and struck out on 3. Alex Verdugo doesn't wait around. He singles into right field. 2-out base knock for Verdugo. And this was the violation on Masataka Yoshida at the outset of his at bat. So 8 seconds wasn't deemed to be alert to the pitcher. And again, what that means is, as you outlined earlier, both feet in the box, head facing the pitcher. The bat doesn't necessarily need to be cocked in the way it will be when you're fully into your stance. But he was not alert to the pitcher, they deemed.
Well, here's the problem I have with this one. As we've seen yesterday, the umpire calls time, steps out in front of home plate, points to the hitter, his watch, and then calls the strike. He didn't move from his spot, and he just pointed and turned around. I'm not even sure if Yoshida realized that he was down 0-1. There is a little translation issue as well. Because he took that what really was 0-2. I'm not even sure if he realized he struck out.
You're thinking that on a fastball 0-2 in the location that it was, very unlikely he would just take that pitch.
Well, I mean, if we can run that replay again, the umpire doesn't move. And if you look at Yoshida, he doesn't turn around like, wait, what's going on? He just calls strike one on it. And that wasn't the way we've seen it executed yesterday. The umpire would call time, almost come in front of home plate, notify the hitter. But watch here, watch Yoshida. He calls it, he just points, turns around. Yoshida hasn't even turned around. He has no idea that a strike was just called on.
And so it's 0-1, and then after that pitch, it's 0-2, and maybe he didn't know there was strike one called from Brian Knight.
In his mind, he's thinking 0-1, no big deal, it's a good pitch. Let's get to 0-2, and guy's like, yeah, you got to go. That's 3.
Verdugo takes off, and Kike fouls it away.